Hey, we are at Cedar Point, Friday, October 15th, 2021. The weather is kind of sketchy. It's really cloudy and it was raining earlier, but looks like things are hopefully holding off a little bit. But so this is our first time to Cedar Point in several years. I'm looking forward, if possible, to ride
everything. Because
almost everything.
I don't ride everything.
Yeah.
So,
but
as long as the weather permits, it's everything but Top Thrill Dragster because A, Top Thrills Dragster, and
well,
B,
it's
closed for the season.
Yeah. But I'm really looking
Thank
forward
you,
to
Jesus, it's closed for the season.
riding Millennium Force, but especially
Magnum.
Steel Vengeance.
Oh, Steel Vengeance.
The RMC that we went to a premiere with Coaster Studios in Cincinnati.
Buggy.
But anyway,
I got the buggy.
So let me flip this. There's Valraven. As you can see, it's pretty cloudy outside, and it's not raining right now, but who knows what'll happen. But anyway, so we're headed to Millennium Force right now, and
getting the big one out of the way first.
So we are in line for Millennium Force. The park hasn't opened yet. It's not quite 10 o'clock.
4 minutes.
There's the 300-foot hill. It was opened back in 2000. I rode it the first year, and it was a record-breaker roller coaster that year. I think it was the tallest, fastest, and possibly steepest at that time. It'll be Becca's first time on Millennium Force. Are you excited?
I'm not terrified.
Because she's done Orion, so. So we just, we were waiting in line for Millennium Force, and it kept on getting stuck at the top of the hill, the cars, without anyone in it, obviously. I guess they're still testing it, but so we decided to go to Valraven. And what are your thoughts on Valraven?
That was so much fun. We were in front row, which, you know, I am not a huge fan of front row, especially the first time. And we got front row, and first they had to reset it, which scared the daylights out of me because I'm like, great, I'm about to ride this. But it went, and it was so much fun. There it goes. Oh, had a blast. 100% would do again.
All right, we're about ready to go on Steel Vengeance, Rocky Mountain construction coaster. Waiting for a car to come through, but what are your thoughts? Excited?
Here comes, here comes, here comes.
So we just rode Steel Vengeance. It was an amazing ride. Becca grayed out a couple times.
I've never. And coming down at the bottom of that first hill, I just felt my vision closing in, and then I was okay. And then on one of the inversions, about halfway through, happened again. Never blacked out, but I've never had that happen on a ride. It was so intense.
It's probably one of my top, I would say, one of my top coasters, definitely. I'd have to ride it a couple more times, probably. The only thing I didn't like about it is the shin. They had a shin guard, which I didn't really care for, but I guess that's for a reason.
I think you would get hurt without it.
Maybe, but
I'm pretty sure.
And they have free lockers, which is good because they don't allow any loose articles. They have a metal detector and everything.
No phone, no.
I mean, we could have had zip pockets would have been fine, but we decided not to use them.
Yeah.
Just because it was the first time. But anyway, I guess we'll probably head to Magnum next, maybe. We'll see.
Who knows?
See ya.
Bye.
We were going to get in line again, but it's like...
It was too long of a ride, and honestly, I'm okay with a little recovery time after that.
Yeah.
I might actually black out if I do it 2 times in a row.
All right. See you in a little bit.
Bye.
So we are... we didn't... What have we ridden? Just 2 rides so far?
2 rides.
starting to sprinkle again, unfortunately, but we'll see what happens. We're getting ready to go on Magnum Xl200 right now. 31 years old.
Older than I am.
Whatever. Hopefully lightning doesn't strike us. Becca's going front row. First time.
You've never been on front row?
No, your first time.
I thought you said I get to go in front row first time, meaning you. I was
No, I said Becca. We just got off of Magnum, and boy, that was painful. That was terrible. I've never experienced that much pain on Magnum before, and I've ridden it several times over the past 30 years. It was really painful when you got airtime. What are your thoughts?
Okay, so
bad.
I can see why that has in the past been considered a fun ride. It's good airtime. It's not a really challenging layout. It's pretty straightforward. But the lap bars are not lap bars. They're more like across your thighs. And every time you got airtime, you were just thrown against that. And I am probably going to be bruised from that. It was bad. It was painful. So, you know, fix your restraints.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Fix something, or smooth out the ride, or something, retract.
It's retract. Yeah, it wasn't the smoothest ride either.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it has the potential to be a fun little ride. I mean,
It was.
But it needs some love. Cedar Point, give it some love. Please?
All right, we're going to probably try to hit Maverick next.
I have a spot. I was in the wrong spot.
We rode Millennium Force, which was awesome. And
I enjoyed it. I grayed out at one point, but I think that might have been because I had gone too long without getting lunch. So I bet you if I ride it again, it'll be awesome because it was pretty darn impressive as it was.
that's definitely my top 5 roller coasters. I think.
Ryan's better.
Well,
Just saying.
for her. Then we went on Rougarou, which was a little painful. Not as painful as Magnum.
Rougarou, Rougadolent. The actual fun pick, we may have to like splice this in because it was taken right as my head just got like bobbled back and forth, and the seat restraints are like right here, and oh, it was so painful. And of course, that's when they take fun pick because nothing screams fun like whiplash. I mean, if it were different restraints, it would be a fun ride, I think. But the restraints were horrible, and we ended up waiting, right?
Right, because someone got sick.
Somebody on the train in front of us apparently got sick,
Right.
and so they had to hose everything down and run, you know. So, but we're sitting there waiting, and the ride op comes out, and he's like, "Anybody need to be sick? Anyone need to throw up? Anyone?" And we're like, "What?" So, yeah, that's what happened. And now we're gonna go ride Iron Dragon.
There's Rougarou. That's where we just ended up riding. That's the last ride we rode. And then here's Iron Dragon. We're getting ready to get on this one, I believe. So. Oh, looks like they're stuck. So we may try something else. So we're probably gonna go on Raptor next, and then possibly Gatekeeper, and that might be it for today.
I think that's gonna be it for
The sun's actually out, which is awesome. But
it means more people are gonna show
yeah.
up.
So, and we're coming back tomorrow as well. We'll see. All right, so our Raptor is down. There's a few rides that are down today, unfortunately, but
Yeah, there's been some maintenance stuff going on.
but we're gonna go ahead and hit Gatekeeper.
I love Gatekeeper.
Pretty view of Lake Erie there. All right, we just got off of Gatekeeper.
Which I love.
Yeah.
That one is just
Actually,
a
I liked it.
favorite
I think
of
I
mine.
liked it better than I did last time. So.
That one is just a favorite.
We sat in the back row and it was really fast.
And it's just fun. You know, everything doesn't have to be all like, "Wah!" You know, extreme G-forces. Sometimes you just want to have fun.
All right, so now we're.
That's all I gotta
That's speaking of all that. That's all the roller coasters we're doing today, right?
I think so.
So we're gonna go. Becca wants the shirt, Cedar Point shirt, so we're gonna try and find one and then head back to the hotel.
Yes.